Hello, hello. We're on episode 75. Really? Episode 75? Well, we've really been doing this that long. I mean, I can hardly believe it myself. But we'll address the obvious elephant in the room of how did Mr. Fury get a purple Unleashed Oni set? Well, I was smart enough to use this mount to cover up the fact that I don't have the gloves, pants, or boots. But hey, it worked, right? Can't see anything out of that. But no, that wasn't the only thing I did. Nothing really on the armor page, but bought a few weapons, sold a few weapons, as always. Same with Lux and stuff. But the main thing was with Unleashed Oni. A while ago, somebody sold me a set for 700 grand, and it was mismatched. On most worlds, that'd be a ripoff, but on Lugh, Unleashed Oni is basically priceless. Then after that, I remembered that I loaned my brother a set, too. So I took that back, and then I had two sets, and I mixed and matched colors to make them better. Then I asked around to see if I can, try and color complete some of those sets. So I bought a green mask for that mostly green set of my brother's, and I got that to 4/5. And I bought some other parts. And then one friend of mine was like, "Hey Fury, you need to look for these two parts for me. I need a red mask and red pants, and then I'll have my set." So I was like, well, I mean, I have the red pants, but I've had to break a set to do it. So nothing really happened. And then someone wanted my purple mask that I had, and they had a red mask. So I was like, alright, give me 300 grand on top of it, I'll do it. Since I had some spare masks at the time. So that happened. Then I went back to the other guy, and I'm like, look, if I sell you this, it'll break my set. So it better be worth it. And he knew that color matching sets was basically impossible, and I knew it. So I sold him the red mask and the red pants for a white Ardmare set and a Crookback Assassin charm. Then I'm like, alright, I only have one set now, this ain't no good. So I remember I had that Reaper ring on Stonelord. And I was like, alright. I went up to a guy that I knew had Unleashed Oni set, and I'm like, look man, you want this ring? It'll cost you 175 chests and you're set. And that's what happened. So now Mr. Fury has this fancy purple set. And also 15 other parts of Unleashed Oni. It's pretty nice stuff. Best fash around by far. Because it's just so much more flashy than the other stuff. Anyway, enough talk about Oni. We're at 285 million, and we gotta see what the mailbox holds for us. And this is a long list, and hopefully it's enough to get to 300. Selling Lux of all sorts, consumables, basically everything. Buying stuff too, like cheap idols, banshee blades, more idols, you know the drill. And OP fast low level daggers and whatnot. It's all the good stuff, and including stuff that we're selling that we shouldn't be selling, like spell-wrought spears, because they're terrible. Oh yeah, that 1.5 million I forgot about. Funny how those sorts of things happen. Restos. Alright, what did I win up here? Yeah, these rings sold the shop for 100 gold. Guy messed up. Just random charms. Mount token. They always sell good here. No. For Stonelord now I don't have a Reaper ring. I think I'm just gonna swap rings or use a health ring instead. Ooh, Blade Brace. I forget stuff so easily. But at least I can see it all now. Oh yeah, I Exford the Nauta. and that person took that gold and bought my Lux. So that's a nice little combo there. Always try and do stuff like that if it, you know, ends up better for you. You can get two good things for the price of one. Alright, chests, $250,000, $250,000, $250,000. It's a pretty great system. $250,000, $250,000. It's just $250,000 all around. Sun at me? Probably gonna want too much. So we're gonna ignore that. Because I know they want too much. Light bracelet. Rung there. Watch me be like 2 million short or something really small. I hope not. $250,000. We still got a lot of this list to go through. Easy million. 600 grand. Ran out just there. Got some more later on. At least we're gonna make a ton of money. And that's the positive part. Oh yeah, that Spite Dagger I just zoomed by. I bought that. Some 190 Samhain Ammy. And a 190 Hunter Ring for 1.5. I thought that was pretty good. Oh yeah, I got that Hrungnir bracelet in there too. And Ymir hammers? Good lord, people really underestimate them. But it's mine now, so I'll be the judge of that. This thing's like $375 in the shop. I don't even know why people do that. Ripping themselves off. Time and time again. Alright, come on, we're hitting the end of the list. We need the money. Please? Alright, I'm gonna take a guess to say it's like $295. Holy crap, we're at $299. Oh, so I just need to sell 5 chests? Selling 5 chests to get to 300M. Oh, good lord. We're guilt tripping some people. Okay, this ain't working out. Plan B. I definitely have some useless crap that I will never sell. Ever. So in the shop it goes, because I want to see this. I'm sure you want to too. Alright, what can we get rid of? I know Ancient Wumbo armor is pretty crappy. Where are you? There are you. To the shop you go. And this. And that. And there we got 300 million. Never thought it'd see the day. And just like before, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this gold. Probably buy 10,000 chests and flip them for 500. The system goes on and on and on and makes me richer and richer and richer. But that's why I love it. Alright. But now, we're going back to the castle, because it doesn't end there. It never ends there. We just gotta make more and more and more until we own every piece of gold in the world. Oh, they're talking about illegal stuff. Alright, no. Too much. It was worth that back then, but it ain't worth that now. Greater Earthstone Pants. Huh. That's tricky, because Earthstone Pants actually aren't that good, because they have like no armor, it's on a high armor slot. The helm and the boots are the most important parts, but most people don't know that. I mean, it's good for leveling, but that's about it. But will we buy it? I guess? Yeah, let's buy it. And now we're under 300 again, great, but that's part of the system, you gotta spend money to make money. What else we got? Alright, fake bid, pretty obvious. More fake bids, the world's a fake bid. Sharp shot ring? In my pocket it goes. People trying to flip the chests that I sold. It's not really working out too well for them. Actually, let's see. No bid? Kinda surprising, it's a decent hammer. But there's too many of them around, I'm not paying for it. Bad offhand. See, normally physical damage offhands are good, but when you're at such a low level, you don't have enough strength to make use of it. So it's just a trashier trident. At least to me. But we don't have to buy it. That's the fun thing. Oh god, that's horrible. There's not even damage on it. This person's still dropping shrinks. Alright, time to sell. Eventually this helmet will go. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week or month, but it's happening. I always throw that in there with the old Shadow Spear. It's a nice combo. People think they're tanky stuff, but if you have more health, you can slot more damage. Don't forget about that. Alright. Primal Blade. This thing's a piece of crap, but I traded my 100 axe for it and 50 grand, and that in itself is just worth it. I would never use one in my life, though. It's just that bad. Alright, this quiver I undermined for, like, nothing. We'll go to some new home. Yammer Hammer, Slammer, and Jammer. 30 grand. That's fine. OP low level dagger. There we go. Just the normal Lang Sex. Oh yeah, I bought that crow, and 30 energy regen kite for 250 grand. Crows are very rare though, because they're only from bounties back then. Much rarer than sparrows or sparrowhawks. But since that guy still plays, and it's only been a few days, I'm not going to put it in the auction house. You don't want to ruin a good source. So, throw a cape in there. That's pretty good for this page. We'll keep those wings for later. I only paid 2 chests for it. A majestic bracelet will get us 30-40, I guess. Reasonable. Godly worm bracelet, super rare, but since those 99 bracelets exist now, not so good. We will get the nice price of 70 grand for it. I think that's good. We bought this thing for 200 grand, it's 500 in the shop. Dummies. Both these ammies will go in for 700, 750. Only the caster one's good though. I guess we'll throw our fancy little Dex Ammy in there. Reasonable, I guess. Gotta put the ring in too. That can go in there for 325, 350. I've been outbid. Let's do a little sniping here. Alright, we still got time, so we might as well wait. Auction's not gonna end that fast. Guy should have thought about that before he messed with me. Alright, 200 grand, good. I sold most of this gear to some guy. Getting pretty cheap prices, but it's annoying to sell, so it's totally worth it. Still made money. Regen rings usually take a long time to sell, but I usually get them for half or under half. People just mess up on them all the time. Paradise, you will go in the shop for 40, 50. Throw the bad galley bracelet in there too. Can't believe no one's taking it for 300 grand. I mean, it's not that bad. Okay. Entangle. Maybe someone will buy for the rareness alone. Other? We'll sell a 40 so the guy doesn't get mad at us. But what's a good price for a 40? I guess we'll just aim for that. 10 slots, they're all going here. Let's see, 35 chests. Gotta get rid of them all. For some reason, they saw very fast late night on Lugh. And I would have had the 300 million if it wasn't for me running out of auction slots. Without selling the wormbone, of course. Because I don't like shop selling stuff, but the C300 is worth it. Plus I bought them all for under half anyway. So free money. And we'll pick up our $250,000 later. I just wonder if I can get like, I don't know, over 300? Like 350, 400? Because it's not like there's that much gold around, you know? It's like the world's in debt. Oh yeah, I almost sold all my energy and attack elixirs, but they're so low that they're not really worth listing, so we're gonna list the stuff that does sell. And at high amounts too. We'll just do... Oh, what am I doing? Actually, wait, yeah, that weird glitch. I still got that $250,000 in my mind. No matter how much you have, try not to mess up. It will affect your bottom line. It may seem pretty meaningless when you lose, say, like 10 grand and 100 million, but I actually got rich from mostly small end trades. Alright, well, we sent our little distress signal. And checking as always. Everything looks good. double check the chests because that's important. Overpriced? Well, I guess all those mailbox completions at the beginning of the video don't mean anything. Well, that's it for this one. Just gotta see where we can go from here.